2023 was life-changing for me. It's a year that I crossed over to 2023 on a bus somewhere on the road. I don't even know where we were at that time. 2023 was gonna be my year. It was gonna be about me. It was gonna be what I want. It was gonna be, I don't care about everyone, what anyone else thinks. This is about me. This is my life, and I'm gonna write my book the way. And I know you guys are always wondering, is this girl single? Is she dating? Is she married? Is she getting married?
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us high.
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priscilla and this is Cillah. If you're here for the first time, thank you for stopping by my channel. Kindly consider subscribing to my channel. If you're here for the second, third, and other time, thank you for always watching my content. I really appreciate your support. If you've been watching my content and you've not yet subscribed, come on, this is a new year. Kindly join the family, subscribe, like this video, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment. Give me your comments. Comment. I'll be sure to read your comments and reply to them. Thank you. So guys, let me take this opportunity to wish you a happy new year 2024. I hope that this is a year that will be life-changing for you, and I hope that you'll be able to achieve all your dreams. I wish you nothing but the best in whatever resolutions that you made. I hope that you're able to keep them. Yeah. So that being said, before I tell you what's up for 2024, let's unpack the year 2023. Yeah. So guys, first of all, in my life, financially and just generally in my life, 2023 was life-changing for me. It's a year that I will never forget, especially financially, in my financial goals and all that. 2023 is a year that I will never forget. I think that was just the highlight for me. In terms of financial discipline and all that. So let's unpack it already. So guys, first of all, I started 2023 on a bus. Yeah, I know, like, I was traveling from home, from Shags. I had gone home for a function, for another wedding in 2022 of December, and I left home on 31st of December. No, I left home on 31st. Yeah. I left home on 31st of December. Yeah, so I literally like crossed over to 2023 on a bus somewhere on the road. I don't even know where we were at that time, but I just know I crossed over to 2023 on the bus. So I left Trans Nzoia in 2022 and arrived in Malindi in 2023. That was it. I got into the new year on a bus. I didn't even mark that midnight 2023. Like, I didn't even mark that time. I think I was even asleep because I just woke up in a new year. I know it's crazy, but yeah, that's exactly what happened. So anyway, I got to Malindi on the 1st of January, which was on a, was it on a what? Was it on a Sunday, guys? Yeah, it was on a Sunday. So 1st of January 2023 was on a Sunday. So I got here and I was really tired, to be honest. I just slept, freshened up and just slept. Then the next day, which was on 2nd, a Monday that luckily had been made a holiday, otherwise I would be at work on that 2nd of January last year, was a holiday. So I was home and I just took that time to write down my New Year's resolutions and pray to God about my new year and just dedicate my new year to God. And I remember some of the things that I wrote. Last year, I was living in a 1-bedroom house when I crossed over to last year, and it had some problems, like it was leaking sometimes when it rains, and there was a serious water shortage, and Also, for in terms of my content, it wasn't like really well lit. It was a good house. I have a tour of it in my channel if you've not checked it out, but it was not well lit for my content. There was serious water shortage problems, and the leaking now when it rains or something else. So one of the things that I just felt so exhausted about when I was getting to the year 2023 was that house. So I remember one of the things that I wrote is I want to move to a well-lit house and somewhere that will not have water shortage. So I wrote that as a resolution. I also wrote something like about saving. I wanted to save. I quoted a figure, a certain amount of money every month for the whole year, so that by the end of the year I had a goal that I had to achieve, and I wanted to be disciplined about it. Last year I remember making resolutions that this year, that like 2023 was gonna be my year. It was gonna be about me. It was gonna be what I want. It was gonna be, I don't care about everyone, what anyone else thinks. This is about me. This is my life, and I'm gonna write my book the way I wanted. I remember deciding that also I'm gonna be consistent on my YouTube channel, at least post a video every week. And I remember also going live. That was the only live video I've done on my channel to discuss the resolutions for the channel for the year, and that's one of the things that I said I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna post at least a video per week, at least in the very minimum. Then something else that I wrote last year was I'm gonna try and grow my channel as much as I can. That was something that I also wrote. And yeah, other goals, I think they were more of personal, but mainly it was just about me. It was just about me. So we've done our resolutions. We've talked to God about it on 2nd of January, and the year is now beginning. Remember guys, I am just from Sharks, so I am broke. I am broke. I just had some little cash that I had left, and like a week later into January, my mom had an issue that she had to sort, and I was like, okay, fine, it is what it is. So I remained really, really broke. So it's a new year. I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm so broke, but it's a new year, and we are now starting to unpack this new journey. So I was like, okay, fine, let me just start over afresh, because guys, I had been struggling with savings. And that's why in 2023 I was so intentional about this part. So anyway, we start the new year. The first thing that I want to do is get out of that house, because I cannot be going to look for water like I'm in a village and I'm living in a town. So the first thing that I do, I'm like telling the landlady, hey, I'm not paying you rent for this January. I'm gonna utilize my deposit because I'm moving out by the end of this month. Guys, I do not even know where I'm moving out to, but I'm just like, I am getting out of this house. I am so tired looking for water, some leaking roofs sometimes, and I couldn't even film in natural light the way I'm doing right now, right here. I couldn't film in natural light. I had to use the ring light, and my ring light had an issue, and it was just pathetic. So during the day, and I have to use a ring light, and I cannot film at all. I have to turn the lights on. I turn the lights on, then use a ring light for me to be able to record. No, it was just pathetic. So I was just like, I need to get out of this house. So I give a notice to my landlady. Luckily, it was not like an agency or something, an agent. You know how that can be complicated. So I'm like, hey, I'm not going to pay you for this January. I'm going to utilize my deposit. Next month, I'll be moving out. Then she's like, why do you want to move out? I'm like, hey, this water issue, it's just getting into my nerves, and I'm just so fed up. I cannot take it anymore, okay? But she understood. So I started looking for a house, and I check out a few properties, and I end up with a bed sitter that at that time, actually guys, my main focus was just getting a house that has water, like constant supply of water. So I did not care about anything else, whether the house was small, whatever it looked like. My main focus was about water. So you remember guys, in January I told you guys that I relocated to a new place towards the end of January, and the house was a small bed sitter, and it was painted like white at the top, then navy blue at the bottom, and I hated that color. I hated that color. Oh my god. I really hated that color. But I remember after I moved it, guys, I was like, finally, I'm not gonna think about water anymore. Like, the water issue is done. It's done. It was a small place. It was very comfortable. It's only the color that was like, yeah, yuck. I was like, no. So I remember doing a house tour of the bed sitter after I moved in, an initial house tour, and I was like, hey guys, we're gonna like make over this space together. So I was thinking of maybe doing a wallpaper or maybe repainting the house, and I was actually considering all those options. So the year is running by and I do some bits of changes here and there, but the changing of the wall, I was a bit 50-50 about it. I was like still considering whether it's expensive to paint or to put a wallpaper, but at the same time I was thinking, hey, maybe I need to get out of this house and just go to another place, okay, and just go to another place that will be more comfortable, because again, the house was good, I mean the water, but it was in an environment that I didn't like, and I never felt safe going out at night, and just, I couldn't go for walks freely. I couldn't do some jogging. Like, there was nowhere literally I could sit outside that apartment other than just being inside the house, and it was not so good. So anyway, one thing that I'm very, very grateful about the year 2023 is the consistency with my savings, guys. If there is something I'm so proud of in 2023, is my financial discipline. That one, I really worked on it. I worked on it, guys. I had put a certain amount of money that I had said every month I'll be saving this amount of money. I'm not kidding you guys. I saved double that amount of money every month for the 12 months of 2023. Double that. And I saved double that by, I had to sacrifice some things so that I can be able to save that, because I was like, even if I save this amount of money, I have worked for like how many years and there's nothing to show for it. So I was like, you know what, this year 2023, I'm gonna save for 2 years. For this year and for last year. At least I will feel like I never wasted myself, yeah. So that's one thing that I did. Then last year I had also say that I'm gonna try and go home more than once, because I had been going home just once a year since I came to Malindi. So last year I was like, you know what, this year I'm gonna try and go home for more than once. And luckily an opportunity just presented itself, and I was home in February already. Imagine, guys, I was from home in December, and in February I was home again. I spent like a week home, and it was so nice. In fact, there was like a certain Christian meetings that were going on at our home, and they kind of changed my perspective on life, and rejuvenated me spiritually. Sometimes you need that rejuvenation. You stay for a lot of time and you feel like you're losing it, so you need that rejuvenation, and that's what that going home actually did to me. It rejuvenated me spiritually. I felt like I was being Wamsho. What is Wamsho in English? It's revival. It revived my spiritual life, yeah, that was going down the drain somehow. So I come back now, I'm in good spirits, my spiritual life is fine, I feel like I'm connected to God and all that. So February goes by, I've gone home, I feel like I've accomplished something that excites me about going home is being with my niece. That's the highlight of just being home nowadays, just being with my niece. I don't know if it's baby fever that is dealing with me, but hey, man. Anyway, I think it's also baby fever, because guys, I want to be a mom, like baby fever. Anyway, let me not get distracted. So in February I go home. Then in March and April, nothing much is going on in my life, because I'm still thinking of whether I'm supposed to be in this house or going out, so I'm not renovating it, I'm just being there. So in May, something big again happens in my life, because I'm like, I want to take care of my hair. I've been Guys, by day I braid my own hair, and that's what I was doing like for the whole last year. Between January and May, I was braiding my own hair all along, and I was just doing braids and twists and all that, and I just felt like I want something permanent because, guys, I'm one person who is very annoyed when my hair is being pulled again and again and again. So even when I was braiding my hair, I was not making it tight, but I just felt like I wanted something different. I wanted something that will help me grow my hairline. Like, I just wanted something that will stay for a while. I didn't want to disturb my hair for some time. So again, I make a decision to do artificial locks for the first time in my life in May of 2023. And I think on 15th, was it on 15th or something? I remember I was on leave when I actually did my locks, my artificial locks for the first time, and I was very proud of myself. Guys, I felt so nice having artificial locks I was very proud of myself for having just done that sacrifice, and I knew that for the rest of the year I'm not gonna think about my hair. I'm gonna grow my hair naturally, and you know, my hairline is gonna be back. So that's one thing that became one of the highlights of 2023. Actually, I did my artificial locks for the first time, and it's a decision that I will not regret. I will not regret, guys. It was a very good decision. My hairline was growing like no one's business, and I felt at peace. I didn't need to go to a salon here and there. From the time I installed my artificial locks to the time I was uninstalling them, I never stepped foot in a salon. Never. I never stepped foot in a salon. For real. Like, I'm one person who likes doing things for myself, so I could just, retouch it for myself and all that. So when I did my artificial locks, something else came up. It inspired me to do something else. There's something that I had always wanted for a very long time. And my cute, this was not even in my New Year resolutions. I wanted to know how to swim. This is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. So when I installed my artificial locks, it actually inspired me, because then I could get into the water every weekend, come wash them, and just go about my life like nothing had happened. And like if I was actually braiding my hair. So I was like, now I can wash this hair anytime I want. I'm doing my swimming classes. And guys, that was a very good decision, because now I'm an introvert, by the way. Most times you'll just find me inside my house during the weekend. So when I started doing my swimming classes, I found something to keep me busy. So every Saturday and Sunday afternoon I was going for swimming. I found a good coach. He taught me, and I went for a certain number of classes, and now I can do the freestyle very nicely. I can do the breaststroke, I can float, I can glide and all that on the water. And that's a very big achievement for 2023, by the way. That was something that I did for myself again. The locks were for myself, the swimming was for myself, and the saving was definitely for me. So this one thing that I wanted now to tackle, that I was bargaining 50-50, then I'm like, now I need to make a decision about this house, whether I'm gonna change it because I'm not comfortable with the paint on the wall, the dark blue that was on that bed sitter. I'm like, it's either I buy a wallpaper to change it, or I paint it now, because I'm so tired with this. I didn't even like making videos in that house, because guys, I didn't like that color completely. I used to make videos, but I never felt so good about them. So yeah, this is the color that I always want for the wall. You see how nice I feel about it? Yeah, that's exactly what I always want for my walls. Anyway, so I actually ordered for wallpapers. on Jumia, and I'd actually paid for them in advance. Like, I ordered and paid for them in advance. So unfortunately, the person who was supposed to deliver them, I don't know, the store on Jumia that was supposed to deliver them, took so long to bring me my wallpapers. It took more than a week. So in that time of delay, I used to call the guy in the Jumia shop in Malindi, and I'm like, why is my order not coming? Come on. He's like, tomorrow. I'm like, okay, fine. In that period of waiting, I was like, you know what? I might actually put that wallpaper, and I don't like it. So I might as well just look for a house and live. And guys, I'm telling you, before even my wallpaper came, I had actually found this apartment. You remember my house hunting videos? I had already found this apartment within a day. Guys, I looked for apartments. I went for house hunting today and I found this house. The next day I was like, you know what, I'm paying for this house, I'm getting into this house for real. So yeah, and that's what I did. I'm one of the people who just make decisions like that, like boom. I don't think about it a lot. As long as it's making sense, I don't think about it a lot. I'm just make decisions like boom. If I don't do this now, probably I'll never do it. So boom, let's do this. So I find this apartment. I discuss with the person who was in charge. I'm like, hey, it was actually painted cream. It was cream when I came. So I discussed with this guy and I'm like, hey, I don't like I want to take this house. I can even pay for it now, but I don't like the color on the wall. Can we do something about this? And it was actually made of the month. It was actually made of the month. So I'm like, can we do something about this color? I can pay for this house, but I need the color change. And he's like, okay, fine, what do you want? I'm like, I want white walls. And something that made me so happy is that this man actually agreed to paint it white. So he told me by tomorrow evening it will be done, it will be painted. So I paid and we did the agreement signing and I paid everything. And then I came to look at it the next day evening and it had been painted off-white. It was not white, it was off-white. So I called this guy and I'm like, hey, the color that has been painted on my walls is not white, it's off-white, it's not white. And he's like, but that's the white that is supposed to be painted on houses so that it doesn't get dirty. I'm like, man, I did not tell you that I don't want my walls to get dirty. I want these walls painted white. And I really thank God for him because he actually repainted the walls again white, and I was so happy. I was so grateful. So I come back the next day and it's white. My house is white. Oh my God, I felt so nice. You remember, guys, when I was doing you the empty apartment tour, it was still being painted. It was looking so white and it was looking good. And I just loved it. I was like, this is it. This is what I want. This is actually what I want. So I come and install curtain rods because there were no curtain rods. And I'm already like cleaning the house and I'm like, I want to move. I want to move. I want to move. I want to move. Yeah. I want to move. That's it. I do all those videos are on my channel, the house hunting, the cleaning, the relocation videos, settling into the new house, moving from the other, all that is in my channel, so you can watch my videos. So I get myself in this new house. I think this was one of the highlights of 2023. This house is well lit. This house has enough space. This house has good cabinets in the kitchen. This house has a very big bedroom, and this house has sliding windows, something that I've always wanted. And this house also has a wardrobe, something that I never found in Malindi actually. So this was one of the highlights of this place. And guys, I was so happy being here. I was like, ooh. I was so happy being here, and I was like, you know what? Now that I'm in a house that I actually love, I'm gonna now start changing my things in the house. Because all this time I was like, I'm not settled in Malindi, I'm just 50-50. 50-50. So the first thing that I do when I get into this house is get myself a 2-burner cooker, because there was no way I was gonna place a gas cylinder there because the kitchen is now at the entrance, so I'm not gonna place a gas cylinder over there, and I didn't even see where I'm gonna place it. So yeah, I get myself a 2-burner cooker. That was the first thing I acquired when I got into this house. I get some wall hangings. Then I'll do your house too anyway, it's coming very soon. Then I also had an opportunity to plant my indoor plants again because this house is well lit, and that is something that I really appreciate. This house is so well lit. I have my indoor plants again that I gotten rid of when I was in the poorly lit house, and I can do my content in natural light like I'm doing right now, guys. It feels awesome. So when I got this house, I was very excited. I'm like, now I'm gonna live my life. So guys, you remember my Moko bedding story? Before I bought that, I was having a certain small bed, 3.5, and a certain small mattress, and the bed had actually broken when I had a guest over. If you haven't heard that story, go to my Moko bedding story. Bedroom makeover video. So when I got to this house, the bedroom was so big. My small bed, my small broken bed was looking like a toy inside the house. It was looking like a toy. So you probably can see that bed in my moving in video. It was looking like a toy. So I say, finally I'm here, guys. I'm gonna get myself the best of the best. And I ordered for my Moko bed and my Moko mattress online, and I've never regretted. That mattress has never even shown any signs of, you know, going in. Like, I've never regretted. Nowadays I sleep in whatever position I want to sleep. I can sleep across, I can sleep upside down, I can sleep whichever way I want to sleep, and it's so comfortable. And since I stay alone in this house, it's even more comfortable. I mean, I have a lot of space and room to myself. That is something that I've never regretted. Another highlight for 2023. Come on, guys, that was good. Yeah. So another thing that I did after I acquired my my beddings, that was something that I really loved about myself. Then I got my 3-seater couch, 3-seater Chester seat. I have always loved Chester seats, so that was another highlight for this. Then actually this came before all that, my smart TV. I think this came before all the other things that I did in this house. Immediately I moved in, I acquired my smart TV. Yeah, I acquired my smart TV, which is also something good because now I can Netflix, I can stream on YouTube on TV, which is something very nice. Then guys, after I did that, I also got a new carpet that you've not seen, but you will see it in my videos. You will see it in my video for the house tour, which is actually coming soon. Might actually be after this video. You never know. You guys, I think I'll do my house tour after I get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Take me there. Anyway, so yeah. That was 2023 for me, and being here has made me so happy. So happy. Like, since I moved to this place, I feel at peace. I feel like I'm home. I feel like things are going okay for me, and I just feel like this is what I have been wanting for a very long time, guys. So that was 2023 for me. Then I went home in December. I went home in December for my sister's wedding and pre-wedding. You saw the picture somewhere, maybe if you follow me on my social media pages, you saw the picture somewhere. I went home and it was nice. Then I did the African Village series chronicles, guys. That you'll be supported very well, by the way. I like how you've been, the love that you're showing me on those videos. Then I came back. So I came back on 11th of December. On 12th was a holiday, so again, guys, I took myself to Mambrui to see the sand dunes for the first, okay, not the first time, it was the second time, but that was the first time that I was going there purely for adventure, purely to relax, purely to, you know, to just rejuvenate. So I had a lot of fun. You already saw that video. Again, that was on 12th of December. So then I move on through the year, and on 25th of December, I decided that this year is gonna be different. I'm gonna gift myself, and I gift myself with a cooking set, with a non-stick cooking set. And guys, I'm having fun cooking with those things. It's gonna boost my appetite because I've been struggling with appetite lately. But wow, this non-stick cooking set is giving me cooking vibes every time. I'm just like, I want to cook. It's just inspiring me to cook. That was one of the highlights of this year, me being able to just gift myself. I told you guys that 2023, I'd say that it's gonna be about me, and it was clearly about me. I did so many things for me. Oh my goodness, I forgot. In February, after I came back from home, I bought myself a new phone. I had forgotten. Yeah, I bought myself a new phone. Maybe it might not even make sense to you that I could buy that phone, but to me, it was something bigger. It's the one I'm using to record, and clearly, guys, it was a good choice, right? Yeah. my focus when I was buying that phone was mainly storage for my videos and also good quality camera for recording, and clearly it was a good choice, right? Yeah. So yeah, I almost forgot my phone. That was another highlight for this year. 2023, I did a lot for me. Yeah. So on Christmas Day, I gifted myself, and I really started reflecting like just on how the year has been. And guys, I just want to thank God. Like nothing that I did in 2023 was because like I was good, or I was very, I don't know. I just want to thank God. God was faithful. God protected me. I traveled in 2023 a lot. There's something that I travel a lot about that I'm not going to discuss here. When the time is right, I'm going to talk to you about it, guys. Yeah, that's something that I'm going to talk about it later. But anyway, guys, I thank God for 2023. It was a good year for me. God gave me good health, gave me divine health the whole year. Like I was sick at some point, but I was not sick to the extent of now I'm down, I'm incapable of doing anything. No, I was not that sick. And he also protected me because I was like a nomadic pastoralist in 2023, and God just kept protecting me in all those journeys. It's not like I deserved it, it's by his grace. And God enabled me to do things that I thought that I wouldn't be able to do in all those other years that I'd been working for myself. And God gave me financial discipline. Like I was able to save, I was able to achieve my financial goals, and that is something that I'm really, really grateful about the year 2023. And I was also able to put myself first, which was very important. And I did not pause my dreams or my life goals for love or for anyone else. It was just about me. 2023 was about me, and I'm glad. I also changed my wardrobe and a number of things. I did myself 1, 2, 3 things, personal things that I'm so proud of. I also changed my skincare, and it was clearly fruitful. Yeah, and my skincare girls, by the way. Anyway, I'll talk about that in the 2024 master plan video. Master plan. Because this year is supposed to be another life-changing year. So after Christmas, I was of course just focusing on what I'm gonna do in 2024, what I'm grateful for in 2023, what's my plan, what next, what is it time to make the next step in life? So many things that I was actually considering that I'm gonna talk about in the next video. And I know you guys are always wondering, is this girl single? Is she dating? Is she married? Is she getting married soon? And I promise you guys that when the time is right, I'm going to talk about all these things. In terms of love, 2023 was not so ugly on me. I never got heartbroken. I'm not saying I never left, but I never got heartbroken. Yeah, and that's a good thing, right? Anyway, the love part of my life, when it comes to you, you'll not even believe it. It's gonna be back to back. Yeah, anyway guys, so that was 2023 for me. So on 31st of December, I decided to make it different this time. I took some time to fast, to thank God for everything that he had done for me, and also to just talk to God about my 2024. I didn't want to start this year just like that. I wanted just to take time and talk to God about everything that I wanted for 2024. And that is really important, guys. Because when growing up, I grew up in a Christian family, by the way, and every 31st we used to have the family time to reflect on the year that is ending and just think about our goals for the next year. We used to present them to God, and guys, it used to work. So this year I was like, I want to do this again. I know I'm alone right now, but I want to do this thing again because it used to work. So I was just like, okay, I reflected on the year, I took time, I fasted actually, I took time to just thank God for 2023, and I just wrote down everything that I wanted God to do for me in 2024, and I presented them to God as requests again. I was like talking to Daddy at that point. I was not like, oh, I don't know if it's still a prayer, but I was just like having a conversation with God, like, God, in 2024, this is what I want. Yeah, like this happened to me in 2023. I don't like how you allowed this, but if this is your will, then this is what I want in 2024. And the thing that I was like very, very specific about was, God, out of everything that I've told you to do, the one thing that I just want you to do for me the most is just to allow your will to happen in my life, because Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says that he has good plans for us. So I know if his will happens in my life, then it's gonna be good. So I was like, I've asked you for so many things, but above all, just do what is your will. Do what is your will, God. Do what is your will for me in 2024. That's what I want. And I crossed over, and I feel like that was a good decision for me to do when crossing over to the new year. So happy new year, friends. The next video will talk about what 2024 will be about. Thank you guys for all the support that you gave me in 2023. Anyone who watched my videos, anyone who liked my videos, anyone who commented on my videos, anyone who subscribed to my channel, I'm so grateful to you guys. It's you guys that inspire me to keep creating content. It's you guys that inspire me to keep moving, and I'm so grateful. So thank you very much for your support in 2023, and I'm kindly asking you that in 2024, let's go through this year together again, and you'll see me crossing milestones I'm gonna share with you soon. So guys, till next time, bye.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.